Well, that came out of nowhere for you.
Margot Robbie!
I always want to be better at my job.
How did you prep your family for some of the things you were going to be involved in?
To be honest, I blatantly lied to them for a really long time.
What are you, a fucking owl?
Just extreme emotions are always very fun to play with, so we got a lot of that to do in this film.
Beautiful beach out there.
Blair Hollingsworth.
Hello, college. You're Mark.
Because you're amazing and I'm so excited for you. It's
thanks.
incredible that you've gotten as far as you have with your obvious physical disadvantages.
You like it?
Yes!
She is a force of nature.
Party time!
Cut.
Everybody likes a winner.
Bless me, Father, for I've sinned.
Especially an unlikely siren who outsmarts the system.
Yeah?
Yeah. But no touching.
She used raw sexuality to seduce the players. Then, she leveraged a plastic doll into a billion-dollar business.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Margot Robbie wins because she treats Hollywood like a chess game. Every move calculated and every business decision to topple the king. Ignore the myths of Hollywood safety nets. Look at the Gold Coast of Queensland, 1990. A country kid, raised on a farm, where risk wasn't an abstract concept, it was daily survival. This is no princess story. It is a masterclass in psychological deficit and economic pressure. Her father, a sugarcane tycoon, walked away early. Her mother, a physiotherapist, stretches a single income for 4 children. Financial instability becomes the permanent background noise. To fund Robbie's shot at acting school, her mother takes the ultimate gamble. She leverages the family home, borrowing against the mortgage. Robbie feels the crushing weight of that debt. She meticulously logs every single borrowed dollar on a physical ledger.
When you got your first paycheck, you had kept a written record of all the money that you'd borrowed from your mom?
God, you do your research. Yeah, I have that piece of paper still. I kept it. Yeah, everything I owed my mum, I had it written down. She'd take money out of like the house mortgage, lend me money. So I always knew, I was like, oh, I gotta pay that back. And then one day when I made enough money, I just paid that whole mortgage off completely. I was like,
She kept the ledger. She kept the promise. The second her career stabilized, she erased her mother's entire home mortgage. But before the safety came, the absolute grind. She survives by clocking into 3 grueling service jobs simultaneously. A sandwich artist at a local Subway branch.
So before your career in film, I know that you worked as a sandwich artist at Subway.
you know, would really spread everything out to the edges, evenly, the right amount of everything.
Took it seriously.
Yeah, and now when I go to Subway and someone just kind of like throws it on right in the middle, like puts a ton of sauce there, like it kills me. Like I actually don't go that often anymore because I watch them make
Obsessing over speed, efficiency, and micro-control. She wasn't just hungry for fame. She was dissecting the hidden mechanics of how wealth is constructed. In 2008, she claws her way into a guest slot on the soap opera Neighbours.
They said I can go home after this. My mum's coming to pick me up.
Yet, the psychological scarcity runs deep. She keeps her Subway shifts. For months, she works in television by day and makes sandwiches by night. She literally didn't comprehend that acting could be a self-sustaining reality. But Australia had an economic ceiling. In 2011, she hunts bigger game in America, landing ABC's Pan Am. On that set, she behaves like an industrial spy, not an ingenue. She interrogates the cinematographer until he hands her a textbook to shut her up. The 5 C's of cinematography becomes her operational manual. She learns how camera angles, lighting, and budgets dictate the entire hierarchy. She demanded to know who controlled the green light and who pocketed the back-end profits. Pan Am crashes, cancelled after 1 season. In the standard Hollywood playbook, That is where the ghost story ends. The machine assumed she was another passing face who couldn't convert. They were wrong. She was simply waiting for the right room to disrupt.
Aren't you married?
I thought I walked into the meeting thinking that I was going to have to really fight to keep my clothes on, and by the end of it I was like, no, I think she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't be having underwear on then. She wouldn't do that. She just wouldn't. That doesn't make sense.
Wake up, you piece of shit! Ow! Who's Venice? Huh?
Who? That right. No, fuck you! Fucking dare throw that fucking water at me. Don't you fucking dare.
All right, honey?
We'd be improvising and I'd be thinking in my head, I probably sound like an idiot right now. I must be saying something really stupid. And then I'd hear Marty laugh and then I'm like, oh no, I'm on the right track. It's true.
Fuck my children, you vicious fucking cunt.
She actually hit him. That explosive, unscripted strike across Leonardo DiCaprio's face changed everything.
Oh my God.
Will you marry me?
It secured her the highly coveted role of Naomi LaPaglia.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
This masterpiece of toxic, high-octane corporate madness put her on the map. But to get her hands on that script, she had to survive a trial by fire. The year is early 2010s. An unknown Margot Robbie walks into her final audition. Standing opposite her, DiCaprio and director Martin Scorsese. One single scene to make herself completely undeniable. It's rumoured he improvises, steps deep into her personal space and barks a demand. Come over here and kiss me. Robbie doesn't take the safe, submissive Hollywood route. She charges forward, swings, and slaps the biggest movie star on earth.
I heard a rumour that you slapped Leonardo DiCaprio in your audition for Wolf of Wall Street. It wasn't in the script.
No, it wasn't. I got caught up in the moment, regrettably, but
that's ballsy.
or stupid. I mean,
you got it wrong.
It worked out in this case, but I don't condone that behaviour, and I suggest you do it in your auditions. Anyone out there, don't just hit people.
Hey, quickly before we go.
But look at the footage. The gamble was total genius. The improvisation completely stunned Scorsese and DiCaprio. Scorsese later wrote that this exact thunderclap of defiance won her the part, praising her for possessing a unique audacity. To survive The Wolf of Wall Street, she kept that unyielding dominance alive. The film demanded extreme, unforgettable, raw sexuality, including a highly risky, fully nude sequence designed to weaponize Naomi's control.
Yeah, just trying to light a fire in here.
That's it. That's it. You're leaving. Don't get involved. Go home to your wife.
It gave me confidence to play a character.
For a lesser actress, that level of exposure is a career trap, a permanent reduction to an object of passing desire. Instead, Robbie out-strategized the system entirely. She turned vulnerability into terrifying mechanism of leverage. The world looked at the screen and shouted, "Bombshell." They were wrong. She was a calculated operator who used raw exposure to hijack the industry's focus. Stardom arrived, and with it, the predictable studio trap. The legacy system immediately tries to cage her in a profitable stereotype, reducing her career architecture to glamorous, decorative talent. She saw the expiration date stamped on the glamour lane. So, she executes a move the old guard never saw coming from a 24-year-old. She terminates her status as an employee. In 2014, she co-founds Lucky Chap Entertainment, headquartered in a cramped London flat alongside Tom Ackley and Josie McNamara. No vanity project, no self-serving star vehicle. The architecture was built to own the underlying intellectual property. While peers chased high-paying acting gigs, Robbie used her profile as collateral. Celebrity wasn't an ego trip, it was a financing mechanism. She begins backing projects the studios deemed too strange, too spiky, or too female. The first major asset play, I, Tonya, in 2017, reframing a national villain into a complex, tragic anti-hero. She is reviewing budgets and location scouting while sitting in the makeup chair.
So as someone with over 100,000 unread work emails, I find it very impressive that you're able to wear multiple hats as not only the lead star, but also a producer on films like I, Tonya and Birds of Prey. What's a more nerve-wracking part of the filmmaking experience for a producer? Is it getting talent on board or watching the first week box office numbers roll in?
Probably the box office, because at that point you can't do anything anymore. You've kind of like, I mean, you can kind of pivot your marketing strategy a little bit, but really there's not a lot you can do, and you just hope that people like it. And you and so many people have spent so much time on something that you just want people to like it or even see it.
Her producing title was deeply operational, never ceremonial. The film converts critical acclaim into massive global revenue and Oscar wins.
Your Honor, I don't have an education. All I know is skating. That's all I know. And I am no one if I can't skate.
It's okay.
She was no longer talent for hire. She was the architect of the asset. The enterprise strategy relied on a sharp, aggressive brand promise. While she was fighting for the rights to I, Tonya, another breakout moment was in play. She had emerged victorious as a breakout star from Suicide Squad.
I'm thinking if we move together, we can kill all these guys and go our separate ways.
Where Joker had previously been the main character, Margot Robbie had captured the essence of Harley Quinn and added a raw sexuality that only the sexiest woman alive could bring. She had weaponized the male gaze for marketing, and her escapades catapulted Harley Quinn from a side character to a major brand. She was refusing to wait for permission or respect to build institutional power. By 2020, Lucky Chap had the money and the leverage to lock down some massive first-look deals with Warner Brothers and Amazon. She shifted from shared house hustle directly into structural studio leverage. Her first production? Birds of Prey. She was ready to take Harley Quinn from a supporting role to a lead. But there was trouble in paradise. Despite the buzz and the relative success of Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey fell short of box office expectations. But rather than rest on her laurels, she immediately followed up with Emerald Fennell's Promising Young Woman in 2020. After her production company, Lucky Chap, secured the rights to the brilliant pitch, Robbie made a highly unusual move. Instead of using her company to hand herself an award-winning role, as most actors do, Robbie put her ego aside and cast Carey Mulligan. She knew that staying off the poster would make the film far more surprising, granting her the leverage to protect its uncompromising vision. After all, Robbie wasn't chasing vanity. Her focus was building an empire bolder, darker, and far more lethal than the old guard anticipated. Then came the ultimate test of her architecture. The high-stakes gamble of Barbie.
Do you guys ever think about dying?
This wasn't a standard summer blockbuster assignment. Robbie shepherded the asset as a producer years before she ever wore the dress. Lucky Chap tracked the IP, locked down the rights, and secured Greta Gerwig. They took a dusty corporate toy brand and engineered a strange, feminist phenomenon. During the pitch, she boldly predicted the film would cross $1 billion. In Hollywood, that claim is a career-ending delusion if you miss. But she did not miss. The film grossed a reported nearly $1.45 billion, changing the industry forever. She proved that big hits can still be wildly unconventional. Barbie systematically re-engineered the financial argument for female-led cinema. But instead of just making safe sequels to repeat their success, they set their sights on television. They expanded globally by taking control of the elite TV division, Media One Luxury. Led by former BBC and Netflix executives, this move turned her studio into an international powerhouse for bold, original shows. And that risk becomes a storm on the bleak, brutal moors of England, where love is not soft, fate is not kind, and her boldest project begins. Wuthering Heights.
No? Have I chastised you once for your desertion? Have I delivered a single rebuke? These past years, I have not known if you were alive or dead. And you dare to upbraid me?
Wuthering Heights is more than a movie. It is the battleground where she took on the streaming monopoly. When Silicon Valley offered $150 million to buy her out, she flatly refused.
Look at it all. You must be very rich indeed.
Walking away from Netflix's guaranteed cash wasn't an artistic whim. It was a cold-blooded assertion of market dominance. By betting on theatres, she forced the legacy system to reward her nerve.
At Wuthering Heights, now you'll have another group of fans in a way. Comes out, have you seen this movie with an audience yet in a theater?
Turning a risky play into a $242 million triumph. Margot Robbie is a testament to raw grit, calculated guts, and an ambition stripped of vanity.
I always have my script with me on set, and it's filled with notes. I know that seems like an obvious thing, but like my script is like, if I lost that, I would fall to pieces. Also, if anyone ever read my scripts, I'd be mortified because they're just full of embarrassing notes. I seem like a lunatic.
She continues to prove the ultimate law of modern media power. To beat a rigged system, you don't just weaponize your talent, you out-strategize them entirely. Money can buy a studio, but sheer audacity built her empire.
I can, like I said, I mean, we just go so far, like go in any direction and he'll just be right there. And it pushes me to do more and take more risks because he does it, and I feel like I need to keep up with him.